Are you one of those people who, when you're interacting with someone, your mind is going 1,000 miles an hour, generating all the ways this person either doesn't like you or is bored with you or is critically evaluating you in some way? Rest assured, you're not alone in this. This is a common phenomenon. Again, our brains are kind of like trying to protect us from that rejection and hurt we talked about earlier. But in so doing, they can really distract, and our brain can get quite noisy and loud while we're trying to just connect and have an interaction with someone. There's some interesting research about this phenomenon in particular that I hope might set your mind a little bit at ease. So when you're in interactions like that and your brain is going 1,000 miles an hour, trying to figure out how the other person perceives you, we call that metaperception. And here's what we know about metaperception from research. There was a series of 5 really interesting studies that took on metaperception and found that basically across these studies, people are pretty bad at guessing and predicting what another person is thinking about them or how another person is perceiving them. That research found what they called a pretty consistent liking gap, meaning that other people actually tend to like us more than we think, whereas we're more on the overly cautious and self-critical side. And what the researchers found is that people are often too wrapped up in what their own mind is interpreting about an interaction to see the cues and signals from the other person that actually are positive and suggest that they are liking us. So the next time you're having an interaction with someone you want to connect to and your brain starts suggesting all the reasons that they don't want to connect to you, remember this research and remember that odds are pretty darn good that they like you a lot more than you think.